So this soccer player hits with the RIP, right? Rest in peace, Liverpool. Wrexham and Wales soccer hero Joey Jones has died at age 70. They said the English second tier team, they said that he had died in the early hours of the morning after a battle with illness. He was age 70. I've never heard of the guy. We're going to watch this video.
We've got some sad news to bring you here on Sky Sports News. The former Liverpool and Wales defender Joey Jones has died at the age of 70. Jones played 100 times in a trophy-laden 3 years at Liverpool. He won 2 European Cups, a UEFA Cup and a league title in his 3 years at Anfield. He was born in Llandudno, a left-back, and he played 72 times for Wales, starting and ending his career at Wrexham after spells at Anfield, Chelsea and Huddersfield. The news this hour: Joey Jones, the former Liverpool and Wales player, has died aged 70.
Okay, so dead at age 70. I'm not really here to get too deep into it, but what do you think about this? So this dude's name is Joey Jones, soccer player. Notice how he died one day after Joey Jones' birthday, who's an actor right there. As I'm doing the research and I simply searched Joey Jones, that's exactly what popped up right there. You get two different guys. You see Joey Jones with both of their names, but Johnny appears to be the first name of the author. But look at how they're connected by the name Joey Jones. And the soccer player dies one day after Joey Jones' birthday. What do you think about that? I continue to say this is all by the language, okay? Do you think that's a stretch? What about this? John Jones. His birthday, I think he retired, right? MMA, known for UFC, known for out of the octagon incidents as well. It seems like for the latter part of his career, a lot of negative stories. But look at his birthday, July 19th, John Jones. And then 3 days later, Joey Jones, soccer player, dies. And again, that's one day after the July 21st birthday of Joey Jones. A tongue twister, right? Look at that. Joey Jones, Joey Jones, and John Jones. You get all three of these dates within 19, 20, 21, 22, 4 days of each other, all connected by the language with these three characters. Let's not forget that Jim Jones, the rapper, just celebrated a birthday on July 15th. I don't know if he celebrated, but look, Jim Jones, John Jones, Joey Jones, and Joey Jones. Look at this, man. July 19th, July 22nd, July 21st, July 15th. Notice how Jim Jones, born in 76, Ozzy Osbourne, just died at age 76. Is Ozzy like for real only 76? His age at death? Man, why do we think that Ozzy... And I covered that. Hey, you can check the last live I did, and you can see how I covered that last performance by Ozzy. Okay, look at how Ozzy Osbourne's name is John. You see that right there? There's another John. Like John Jones, you just add the H. Look at that. But you can check that last live I did, and you can see how I connected that to the Outlaws and the death of Young Noble. Okay? And that was a couple of weeks back. So you could see Ozzy Osbourne's even age 76. So let's get back over here. You know, this stuff, none of this stuff is a coincidence. It's really hitting heavy right now as well, okay? Look, so dude dies July 22nd, the soccer player. His birthday is March 4th. Look at down here. He dies on the 203rd day of the year, and his birthday left 302 days in the year with that March 4th birthday. Look at that. 203, 302. You get the same numbers. It's just reversed with his birthday and his death day. Look at that with the day of the year and then the days remaining in the year. 203, 302. This is going to be fairly simple. Notice that. You see that right there, though? And I think, again, you see that third month and the fourth day birthday, right? So it's like 34. It's like 43. He played for this team, Wrexham. Look at that right there. And they mentioned a few other teams. Look at Wrexham's got the 3-4, which is his birthday, March 4th, right there. I want you to notice that. Okay, and again, you see his birthday right there. I also thought of Jerry Jones as well. Uh, right here, American businessman uh, who owns the Dallas Cowboys. I didn't really catch any connections with that, but I want to show you something else that I noticed. Who is the star quarterback for Jerry Jones and the Cowboys? Is he still considered a star? Dak Prescott. Look at his birthday. His birthday is a week from me speaking right now. So this may drop on the 23rd. So it may be the 23rd or it may be later when you're watching this. Look at Dak Prescott. His birthday's right around the corner. So you get that connection as well with Jerry Jones, Jim Jones, right? John Jones, Joey Jones. Who the hell's the other guy? James Joey Jones. So you get all of these connections right there, and there's one more with the connection to Jerry Jones, right? And I told you this is going to be fairly simple. Jones equals 63 in the ordinal cipher. Soccer equals 63. You even get that 36 right there. Remember, they're saying he was battling an illness or whatever. It says battle with illness. Look at how it's in quotes right there. I enter that in the calculator. Look, 66. Flip that 66. It's a 99, right? Illness has 99. Soccer has 99. Illness has 27 and 99 like soccer. Jones has 27 like illness, 27 like soccer. You even get 72 with Jones right there. So I believe that these stories are taking place by the numbers, via the language. There's obviously these base ciphers, and these letters are converted to numbers. These are facts. It's not my opinion. It's been a very busy couple of days with these stories. Anybody with eyes could just pay attention and tell that it's all scripted. You even have uh, like all of these truth channels all of a sudden, TikTok, even Facebook. You got, with the little scary music. do 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 do. You know what I mean? Like everybody, it's cool now to talk about the fake world and the truth, right? Oh, it's a trendy thing now. Ha ha ha, right? But you can see I expose this code daily. Even look how this guy, 72 appearances for Wales. This is probably connected to Aussie as well. Isn't Aussie like from around this area roughly? Um Possibly. But look, 72 appearances for Wales between 1975 and 1986, and before his move to Liverpool in 1975 he started his career at Wrexham, which we connected Wrexham with his birthday. But I want you to notice that 72 and the 1975. All right, technical difficulties. I'm back though, but I want you to notice that 72 appearances for Wales, and notice that 1975 because Dwayne Dog the Bounty Hunter Chapman is age 72. Accidental shooting with his grandson, accidental equals 72. That's trending, and you see that right there. Now we get this 72, and notice with the 1975, this band, the 1975 dude, George Daniel, I think he's the drummer, he just got married to Charlie XCX, and I just dropped that decode. So all of this stuff is trending. You get the 1975 right there with one story. You get the 72 that hits with another story. And I didn't go out of my way to input those numbers. They're already there, affiliated with the breakdowns. You get the 1975, the 72, and you see how that crosses over to the next story with this 72 and this 1975 with this soccer story. I mean, I'm seeing a lot of other numbers here. Notice how this guy was born in 1955. So you got that 55 with this soccer player. That hits with Dog the Bounty Hunter. Look how Dog has 55 right there. And there was also another 55. I don't think it's saved on here. It's not, but there was another 55 in that Dog the Bounty Hunter story. Okay. So once again, I'm just kind of here to show you how all of this stuff connects. Okay. And that's what I do over here, right? This guy dead at 70. I didn't necessarily catch anything with the 70. I mean, dead in the seventh month. 70 is like 7. How about that?
Joey Jones, Chelsea and Liverpool legend, dies at 70. Football is mourning the loss of Joey Jones, the beloved Welsh defender who passed away at age 70. Jones played a pivotal role in Chelsea's revival during the early 1980s, helping the club win the second division title in 1983-84 and earning Player of the Year honours in 1982-83. Before his Chelsea days, Jones made history with Liverpool, becoming the first Welshman to win the European Cup in 1977. His fiery spirit and iconic banner, "Joey ate the frog's legs," made the Swiss roll, now his Mönchengladbach, cemented his cult hero status among fans. Known for his clenched fist salutes and gritty play, Jones also earned 72 caps for Wales and had multiple spells with Wrexham, where he remains a club legend. Chelsea, Liverpool, and Wrexham have all paid tribute, with Wrexham planning a statue in his honour. Jones leaves behind a legacy of passion, resilience, and unforgettable football moments.
Where is Ozzy Osbourne from? Since we got a minute here. Uh, Buckinghamshire, United Kingdom. Was probably a connection there, right? So what about football? Should we put football in here? Just to see if we happen to come across that 70. Wow, look, football. Look, you get that 76 with Ozzy right there, dead at age 76. So you still get that connection right there. And where is Liverpool? England. So you get kind of like that. You get kind of like that England, United Kingdom, kind of connection there, right? So that's awesome. It's not awesome that this guy RIP'd, but man, this fake world is something else. I tell you. What about all those Jones? All those Jones, man, that hit heavy, I think. So, pretty basic because I'm not really a big soccer guy, but I can break down any story. All of those Jones right there. I mean, that's just. And then I told you Jerry Jones, star quarterback Dak Prescott with the July 29th birthday, which is right around the corner. And remember Ozzy dead at 76, Jim Jones born in 76, football equals 76. Is that how they spell it? Like in soccer terms? I mean, I don't know, I'm assuming. Or does it just matter where you are? I don't know. But damn, right? I mean, pretty amazing. I'm feeling like I might have to go to the park. I might have to play some basketball or something. You know. And look, Joey even equals 55 and he's born in 55. If you check that out right there, first name Joey with the 55, born in 55. That's wild. And again, this is what popped up when I just put Joey Jones. It pops up. Oh, now it's not, but it's popping up. There's that author right there. And you can see dude's birthday, Johnny Joey Jones, and it's not the same guy. Even that guy's born in 86, the author, and football equals 86. Look at that. And don't forget 86 means to get rid of. So, I will just kind of scroll down the article real quick just to see if anything else pops out. Oh, and they don't really give us much more. A true club legend on and off the pitch. Did he have like a position or anything? I don't he doesn't really have his own Google page that pops up. If I just put like his birthday, I got to put soccer even if you spell it wrong, soccer. His birthday, born in 55, Joey equals 55. Oh, we get a full name? Joseph Patrick Jones? I don't think I was aware of that. Welsh footballer. He was a fullback. Okay, so we have a couple more things here since we got a minute. Or will we land on that 70? Maybe not, right? There's that 272. Remember, we had 72s and 27s in the breakdown. There's his full name. Let's just go ahead and put his middle name. There's that 48. I think Ozzy was born in 48. Right there. We could put footballer because we just saw that. Look, there's his birthday right there, the 4th day of the 3rd month. There's dude's birthday right there. He checked in with the 4th day of the 3rd month, the 4th day of March birthday. Oh, and remember, look, those 27s and 72s land with the death date, right? 7/22 is like 72, and the 22nd day of the 7th month is like 27. So you can just add that, and you see that connects with the dog story as well. Dog the Bounty Hunter with those 72s right there. And illness 27, Jones 27. Man, that's a massive connection. Dead on 22/7, Jones equals 27 and 72. Soccer and illness have the 27. Wow. And then 72 appearances for Wales. So that's very, very solid right there. So this is why we kind of hang around. This is why we kind of hang around here, because we come across nice connections like that, huh? Let's go ahead and put Welsh footballer, and let's put fullback, and I don't think that's getting too greedy. Let's just enter some of those. Welsh footballer has 79 like his full name. And I think this 232 landed in the Charlie XCX wedding breakdown as well. But you see 79 Welsh footballer syncs up with his full name right there. Even I mean, this stuff this exposes everything with this code. When the numbers hit like that, it's really undeniable. So let's enter fullback and then we can get out of here, right? Been a long day. Fullback right there. Let's just hit match and see if it matches anything. Nope. Okay, so I would say my job is done here. So what about all those Jones connections? Those are fire, huh? Look at all of those dates right there. Okay, so that's going to be my breakdown. There's going to be more within this that I missed. We didn't really catch the 70, but 70 is like 7. And he's dead in the 7th month. Joey Jones, Liverpool, Wrexham and Wales soccer hero, RIP, age 70. They said he was like battling some illnesses. I didn't see any details. I didn't see none of that, man. So that's the story they're giving us. Okay, until next time.